Yo, thanks for tuning back in. Just got done reacting to the house video. Listen, I'm about to react to old Trey. Well, I guess old Kick Genius, but people want me to see how Trey used to play. Because you guys know I already played Jay. I want to play Trey if Trey's willing to like get back into shape and get to his best. What's up? Oh, you just want to hear this?
I was listening.
Oh, but yeah, I talked to them about refereeing the game with me and Dev on December 13th. And it's free promo since you're here. If you have not got a ticket, they are going to close soon. The sponsors are going to legally own the footage, this and that. But December 13th, I'm playing Dev one-on-one, and best of 5 series. I'll leave everything linked below. It's $10 to watch us play live, and we aren't giving the footage out there, so because the sponsors own the footage. But I'm about to react to Dev's video that he posted the other day. Dev is getting shifty again. What in shape Dev looks like. Progress, episode 10, The Hunter. I'm excited to watch this one because, you all right?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm
excited. It looks like it. I'm excited to watch this again because I was talking all this stuff about how Dev wasn't in shape. So I want to see what he's got, what he's working with, and I want to see what he looks like in shape because I gotta know because Dev is a walking bucket. We all know that. This is not going to be a breeze. He's going to give us, well, what he looked like from the White Iverson game, he's going to give us 2 really good games. Really good. But after that, I don't know. So let's see what happens.
The older I get,
whoa,
I hate the idea of getting back in shape. But I love the idea of hunting a basketball player. There's a process to it, though.
Yeah.
I'm stubborn, and my biggest problem is that I walk the steps out of order. I hate the conditioning and injury prevention. I just want to lace them up and hoop. It sounds good, and I wish it were that easy, but the hurtful truth about it is I get hurt when I do. This will be foreign to most young guys, but when you get out of the swing of things after injury, there's a few steps you gotta follow, so pay attention. First, you train the mind. Patience is everything. And 2 is the recovery. It begins to build your confidence. 3 is the key. Now you get to up the load. And 4 is the part that we all like to do. Rinse and repeat. The process of being able to
You know what I enjoy about this is that it's like actually cinematic. You know, a lot of Dev, I don't know if I want to call Dev a basketball YouTuber because I don't think he is. I think he's far from that. He's a trainer, a really good one too, good basketball player. But what he does is he trains people to get to the next level where they're at. So I almost feel like it's incorrect to call him a basketball YouTuber. You know, that's what I'm trying to get. Like I said last time, I'm trying to get on like Filet's level of like when someone puts you in that category, you're like, no, fuck you, I'm a pro basketball player. But I'm not there yet, you know, so I got to be categorized where I'm at. And I'm okay with that until I can get to the next level. So I don't know if it's right if we can call him that because these are cinematic. These are videos he's showing us progress. These are episodes, you know. That's the one thing I will say. I enjoy how well put together these are. And I also think we have pretty similar videos with the wanting to when we're doing video cinematic things like this. But with the whole voiceover thing. And what's funny is it's kind of ironic. I didn't know who Dev was. I had never watched 10,000 Hours until I was invited to play in his video game stuff. And I saw his name pop up and stuff here and there when people were mentioning the whole top 10, top 50 YouTubers list. So I like checked out some of his stuff and I'd never heard of him before. And then he started to do the, well, not started, but he like kind of did the voiceover stuff for a long time. But if you go back, I've been doing some of the voiceovers for like 2 years now. And people were saying that I was kind of copying his style recently when I was bringing the voiceover stuff back. But those of you that are OGs know, I guess at least, from my channel. Because obviously I can't be like, yeah, I never saw it. And I don't know. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I do appreciate this.
It's smooth selling from there.
So I know my fitness and my win and my, just being in shape has been in question. So, I'm coming to the place I literally hate the most. I hate running the track, but we're going to get it in.
worst place on earth, the track. I'd rather watch paint dry than be here. But I know it's something that we all need. And for the things you want the most, you'll sacrifice anything. So,
Okay, here's another one. Okay, we'll go back a couple seconds. Listen to what he says.
anything that we all need. And for the things you want the most, you'll sacrifice anything.
The things you want the most. So, obviously, he wants to win the money and he wants to get the attention here. I get that. But now, it's kind of like what I'm seeing is what Dev was saying before versus what he's saying now is like, now you can tell he kind of wants this. Probably because I'm opening my mouth back to what he's saying. And a lot of people that are just like talking mess for the game and stuff. So obviously some of it's to like build the hype for it because we know exactly what we're doing here. But at the same time, Dev's not going to go out there and take the time to like do this just because it's a one-on-one game. This actually means more to him versus what he was saying before. Because he was like, I got nothing to benefit from this. And then someone was like, yeah, you do. And he's like, yeah, money. So, but the transparency of him, I guess, telling us the truth and telling us how he actually feels is what's bringing it to life here on his side. The cameraman's got to run with the stabilizer. Tough. They got to keep up. I don't know how much they just ran. Jeremy looks fine.
I hate the track. I hate it. I hate the track.
I hope in his next progress video, he uploads going back to the track. Because you can upload stuff
This
that you are
journey is
consistently
kind of
doing to
addictive.
make it seem like you are.
I really look forward to waking up early every day and working. But it never feels like work when you can feel yourself improving. These guys know. And although I'm still
I like
way
that
ahead
move.
of them, these guys know. And although I'm still way ahead of them, when it comes to ones at least, they're definitely starting to catch up.
What's cool about this is like
Sometimes I can't tell if I'm playing trainer defense or real defense.
it's just you
But
can see the
From
progress
time
of
to time, they are
Barry
getting
and
grown
Jeremy,
man
too.
buckets on me.
Yeah,
Man
that's
buckets on me.
I hope that's trainer defense.
My feel is coming back though. Those moments where, I mean, there's no trash talk. I'm in that mode. And this is only gonna get crazier when I get on the hardwood.
I think I said that yesterday with him, with Cash reacting to him. Oh, damn, I don't even know. I was about to say something about the hardwood and playing indoors too. That's hot right now. You're on fire.
Damn it. Alright, bro. Someone's just hot right now, bro.
See, that's the good news about watching something like this is when someone that sees somebody play this much and they see they're hot, like they know they're not always like getting that hot. But he's hitting right now. Feels good. I want to see raw footage though. I know you just showed us a couple shots in a row, but I want to see raw footage because I can edit my makes together too. not a discredit. So before you go in the comments and say Dev can actually hoop, I know. But what I'm saying is I can do the same thing with editing. Show us the raw footage. If I'm wrong, then he's hot. You know?
So how was the ones today?
Huh?
How was the ones today?
Oh, you know how it normally goes. How'd it go, John? How do you think the ones went today?
How it normally goes.
Now when I try to give you a game. That's really good for him. Probably the best he could do when I'm playing like that. I didn't go to the basket and bump him not one time. No excuses. I'm feeling great. I'm starting to feel more in shape. I'm about at 95, 85% in shape in terms of how my body feels. I'll say 90, 85, but it's getting back and I'm starting to feel good. I hate the track, but I'm gonna do it just for December 13th. Just because I love doing and helping develop these guys. And the best way for me to do it is busting their ass. That's it.
Frigga isn't really the one that's made me want to work this hard to keep it lit. It's this guy.
How my wife made me sleep on the bed last night because I didn't wash the dishes. Yes, sir. And I didn't fold them clothes.
What you doing in the trash? Take it out.
I didn't take the trash out. You know what I
You know
did?
they were just chilling.
You know what I did?
Nice little
I
party.
left the milk out. Lord Jesus, you know what? I didn't wash the car. You know when the milk gets spoiled, it smells, it stink. Amen. Oh, amen, amen. If you got $1, throw that $1. If you got a quarter, throw the quarter. Water in there.
I know it sounds crazy, but this is my match. My brother. When we link, as much fun as we have, it's fade on sight.
I have my hand here. You want to watch it? I have my hand here.
Oh, body.
Who is that? Are you in the league? Have I found him right there? Give me that shit, man!
So, there it is. I'm just hyped to get Jess back out here so I can hezzy him to death. Until then, I entertain Frigga. It's not that I'm overlooking
That's
him.
fair. Listen. Okay. Fair. Was the good part about that is you guys know that I'm not just in the gym training, trying to do my thing right now just to play Dev on December 13th. Obviously, it's documented. Obviously, we're going to market it and promote it. But I'm trying to play professional basketball. I got to try out December 5th and 6th, right before, actually. And I told you guys that on the main channel about the huge news. I'm not just playing just to – or I'm not just working out just to play Dev, you know. But, it's there. I'm going to play him. So, it seems a little contradicting what he's saying because he had just said the clip before this that he was getting better for the 13th. But at the same time, I guess not, because he said right now he'll entertain it.
So I can
he's
hezzy
waiting for
him
him
to
to get
death.
back. So, whatever.
Until then, I
hear it.
entertain Frigga.
But that's good.
It's not that I'm overlooking him, but Jess is the real matchup that I'm excited about. Since I'm getting in shape.
I don't think he's overlooking me,
All
though.
in fun, though.
For all
Because he
three
wouldn't
of
be
us,
out
it's
there
one of
trying to
those
get,
days.
in shape.
It's definitely one of those days. These are the days where you power through it, and you possibly go to a different.
I almost
level.
feel like he'd be doing the same
Let's
thing.
keep
if it
that in
wasn't
mind.
10
How you
grand.
feeling, but at the same time, like when we come out here, this is what we do. You got me? All right, let's go. There you go. 3. Okay, you want to take it with you? Here, you're throwing your hips through and getting around the screen. This one, you're sliding up. We good? Get through. Don't get hit. Throw those hips through. Throw them through. It's a long process of getting better. And you guys are on the right track. But it's time to focus up even more because we're not 6'7". None of us. And so when we're like this, we got to be 3 times as skilled. You guys are capable of doing that. One big inhale. Exhale. All right, let's get going.
This is really well put together.
I feel absolutely like terrible today. Just like tired. My body's tired from running on the track because I hate the track. But we out here nonetheless. We get a good workout, and then we got somebody coming today, White Iverson, to just play against. He's got play against all of us. I'm gonna hop in, and then we're just gonna try to do our best, compete. But I do not feel like playing today at all. But it's what it is.
All right, hold on. Now I'm confused. Hold on. It's the same day.
Give me the ball.
Wait, hold on.
6, 7.
All of that, it said on the screen. It said November 16th. Right.
8.
I'm not looking so far into this that I care that much, but now I'm really confused.
Hey, Nico, this is a class example of what to do or what not to do. So just pay attention to each side.
That makes sense. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So remember when I showed you Dfriga playing against White Iverson?
Okay, hold on. Listen. Dev, the title of the video is what in shape Dev looks like. But when I was saying stuff last week when you dropped the White Iverson video, or like whenever it was, 4 or 5 days ago, you didn't look in shape after a game and a half or 2 games. It was like literally 1 game and then half of the next game, or 2 games, whatever. But it says what in shape Dev looks like here. So now I'm confused as hell. So which one is it?
So remember when I showed you Dfriga playing against White Iverson? The one where he won using these rodeo buckets? The score was 2 games to 1. I didn't feel like playing, but I had to know exactly where I was at today against him.
This is what I was saying yesterday with the Cash Nasty reaction to White Iverson and DevInTheLab. If you win, it's a win, for 1. And 2, not everybody's a shifty basketball player. Like I said, Dev plays really well, being shifty and quick, having the hezzy and all that stuff. Not everybody plays like you. You don't have to be a shifty basketball player to be a good basketball player. If I'm getting my buckets one way, I'm getting my buckets. Whether that's 2 dribbles down in the post, fade away, or I'm crossover, hezzy, blow by. If you're getting a bucket, you're getting a bucket. It could be a rodeo bucket, but guess what? It went in.
Because he's really good with unlimited dribbles.
I was excited about this matchup, though, right here. The one thing is, though, like, Dev hasn't really played anybody that has my playing style. And I said that in the house video, the reaction. Because, like, I'm not shifty like Allen. I can't. Him playing White Iverson was probably just a stamina thing. Because guarding him.
First 2 games could have went either way.
Difficult.
And the whole time, I wanted to stop playing. I was just kind of dead. To my surprise,
I might have talked too early because
Allen
there is
that
still
started pushing
9
me.
minutes left.
He got me
About
to
the
find
whole
my motion.
what in shape Dev looks like.
finish
Maybe
it.
this is just a portion of the
I can't
video.
stop. All right, get better, huh?
And the first 2-3 games were close, so I'm not really sure where the confusion's at with. Because I played White Iverson after we played the 3-on-3 game with the pros at Ethica, so we had played that 1-on-1 just because we were like, yo, let's get this content in. I'm literally here for 2 or 3 days. You want to run the ones? And we played tired, and it was still close. So it's literally the exact same thing. So there's really you can't really compare these games and be like. Because he could go, I could go and lose to White Iverson, or I could go beat White Iverson and Dev could lose, and that wouldn't mean like I'm automatically better than Dev, you know, or vice versa. I could lose to him, he could beat him. That wouldn't just mean it wouldn't mean anyone's better.
Different, bro.
Kenny actually said it the other day, pretty
take
good.
that.
I said it on Cash Reaction, but White Iverson 1-on-1. I feel like White Iverson's he's a really good 5-on-5 player.
I need another one. Yeah. I need another one. Let's go.
We already saw this. I'm sorry.
These games are all close, and they could have went either way. And to be honest with you, Dfriga, same thing. They go either way.
Okay.
But I'm working off for that. But I did want to send a message today. But you know, to be honest with you, he should have beat Dfriga. he just gave the game away. But I'm
I don't know
hunkering down,
about
man.
that.
There ain't gonna be as much trash talk. to be
If
honest
White
with you.
Iverson and I played best of
It's
5,
time
I think
to
I'd
start
beat him
locking
still.
in. I'm gonna save my one-liners for the actual game.
I am excited to see what kind of shit he's gonna be talking though for
So
the game,
I feel like crap right now.
because he
But
just knows what he's doing.
one
when
of
he's
the
talking.
biggest things I learned how to do as I got older is start to take care of my body. That's why I'm able to play on the outdoor courts, which I could not do a while back. And anybody with tendonitis, you know, it's just really hard to do because your knees would be hurting and all that stuff. So after I work out, I use a Theragun, I band stretch, and then I use the boots. So that's kind of like my normal routine. I don't know, this is kind of a weird matchup. It's kind of weird to go off of this game right here because it just seemed like he was kind of off. And I know when he came down, he was playing like a crazy amount of people. But it's good that I didn't play him during this time because you guys would have never got a chance to get a hold of these type of videos that I'm doing now. So
That's what I was talking about. Like,
but Chris played some solid defense on it. He was challenging a lot.
we're
of the
finally
shots.
like feeling creative again.
We all know.
We're
I
both
think
kind of
everybody in
uploading
the world
videos
knows
where
Dfriga likes to go right.
we know we
he
have to
probably
put
try
time
bully
into it.
and all
So.
this other stuff.
But,
Staples
yeah,
just
I mean,
blowing by him a lot of time, but people don't know. Chris
I
Staples
like
is
it. That's why I just said these
cat-like
videos are
quick,
good.
and he can low
And
key
Chris can
shoot
shoot
the
really
ball.
well
So
too.
it'll be good for me to get.
But I don't want to
Staples
sound like that
because
guy and be like, yeah, if we
he's
played
taller
more
and he's
games, but
athletic,
I
so
guess
he'll
I'm
give
about
me
to
like
sound like
the
that guy. I
defense
just
that I
feel like
need.
if we played
I'm just hoping I'm healthy.
a
when I'm
multiple
playing.
game
I'm just
series, it
feeling
wouldn't
like so
be the
like
same outcome.
I'm feeling off right now. You know, because I played 3 days in a row, and I've been playing against pros. We haven't got
Just like with Nate, you guys have watched me play against Nathan. He beat me the first
two.
2 games, and we played best of 5, and then I beat him the
I'm
next
feeling
3.
really good going into
You know,
this, but
that's kind of like how some of the
I'm
stuff
hyped for
works
December
out.
13th. Not just because I'm watching all this stuff and, you know, seeing what I'm seeing, but it's just going to be nice to just hoop again and get out there and just go to work.
We have hundreds of studies on hip extension. If you have a cable, use it.
So there's this guy on Instagram, knees over toes guy. He has a rather unconventional way of teaching things, but he's one that went from knee surgeries to having no knee pain at all. My tendonitis is completely gone right now, but he talks about bulletproof knees, and I want to take my shift to a different level. So I wanted to meet up and see what I can learn from him.
I do hope his body feels
First, let's
100%
look at the
when we play,
landing.
so we can
So
get
if you just imagine a
100%
standing jump, and this would be a
DevInTheLab
good
versus
drill for a post player.
100% me.
So let's say you're going to jump up, grab the rim with your right hand. If you watch
That'd
your
be
film,
interesting,
you'll see
man.
you're normally landing through your left leg. You see how the left leg lands?
Because he
first?
put
Watch your
something out
film,
on
you'll see
Twitter
that
the
now
other day saying
the
something
drill
about
would
his
be to
knee. I'm like,
balance it.
why say it now?
Left
And I
hand.
was for real. Like,
And then did you
I was
see the right, left
confused.
land?
Why let us know this
So
now?
you
Is it
should
like a
feel
just in
evenly
case
on
type
those.
thing?
Instant 70% reduction of knee ligament tear. Same
Then
thing
he said
goes for
something
when you
about like,
plant.
I'm not getting
So
out
say
of it.
you
This
only
is the
plant
last thing I'm trying to
right,
get out
left.
of.
I'm not really getting. I'd
My
probably
priority is
start
a
with the running
professional
start.
basketball
So
thing,
you
so
saw
that's
the
probably
land.
the
We
last
also
thing.
saw now the
But I'm
plant.
not trying to get
So
out
you
of
want to
that,
feel as
obviously.
comfortable right, left as left, right. So it's that simple. I just showed each plant, each land. That would also go for 1 foot left your left.
I don't think
It's a
I'm as
gimmick.
interested in
Passionate about what he's doing, like for real. I'm more of a guy who likes experimenting. I learn a little bit from everybody I come in contact with.
I'd be
Throughout
interested to
this
see
workout,
like if
I
Dev
can
like
see how
actually
a lot
hates
of this
me
stuff will help me
afterwards.
stop.
Because it'd
If
be
you
like
can
a
stop,
funny video
you can
if we
shift,
had like obviously played
which
and
is
you guys
all
watch
I'm
it
looking
live.
to build.
So
then he
basically,
trained me
the stronger
afterwards
you
or
get
something.
backwards, the more protected you get forwards.
But I
These
like
are, these are basketball
I'll be
curls
fine
right
with
here.
him after
here.
after the game's
Stronger
over
you get that
personally.
muscle,
This is just a
you'll see if you
this
break
is
down any
competitive
film, when
nature.
you
This is what you
decelerate,
do when you're
when you
going
jump, that
head to head
point
with
where it
somebody,
hurts your knee,
especially for an
well, it's just a
event
math
like this.
equation of how much
Like
strength
you don't
here
want to lose in front of thousands of
versus how much
people.
force is coming
But
up.
I
So
will
basically
say,
all
like
we're doing here is we're doing
I
a
respect
really
everything he's doing. I
strict
like his
step
videos,
up, but a
all
reverse
that.
step up. So normally you think of stuff like
I'd be
this,
willing
again,
to do
like
stuff
get your power.
after the game,
This is the opposite to handle
but
that.
up until that
The
last
goal is never to
possession,
work through pain. If you're
when
getting
I send him
pain-free
home.
burn, that means you're getting construction's gonna happen there, just like push-ups or anything. This
I'd say Dfriga match. We're closing in on it. 20 days before me and Dfriga match up. I'm excited that everybody's doubting my condition. It kind of motivates me.
hell yeah.
With all this
Hey,
training,
same shit for me. Everyone
it's kinda
doubting
starting to feel like I'm
the
rocky.
skill versus skill thing, or me being
all
able to
the help
guard
that
him.
I'm
It's
getting.
motivating.
I got faith that I'll be ready.
Hey, really good video. The only part I was questioning was the whole in shape thing. Maybe next week we'll get a full Dev in shape video or something like that. But I know we're trying to put something together. I'm supposed to send something to one of his managers, like some footage that they were gonna put together to help obviously promote this too. But stay tuned to find out if Jay and Trey are gonna referee the game. But yeah, go cop a ticket, $10 per ticket to watch me and Dev play one-on-one December 13th. I almost said December 1st. December 13th, one-on-one versus Devin in the lab. And it's going to be good. Best of 5, all ones. Games of 7 or 11, don't know yet. And Trey and Jay reffing the game. So stay tuned, and everything's linked below. Stay motivated, stay positive. Take it easy.